The 81st Annual AAU James E. Sullivan Award from 1930 to 2011 is presented this year to Evan Lysacek.
Kind of heavy, so I'll set it down for a sec. Once again, I'd like to just thank the AAU, first of all, for including me in this prestigious award and ceremony. I'm just honored to stand beside these four tremendous athletes, and all 12 of us together made quite a diverse group of the semifinalists for this year's award. To see the names that have won the award in years past is remarkable, and to know that my name will, from this day forward, be written, typed, or stand next to theirs is just a true honor and something that I think will take some time to set in. I want to just say something about Sarah Hughes that just came into my mind while she was speaking. In 2002, she won, as I'm sure all of you know, the Olympic Games in her home country in Salt Lake City, and it was an incredible feeling, I'm sure, for her. I don't know what it was like for you, but for all of us, the American public sitting at home watching, it was an incredible feeling. And figure skating is a unique sport. In many ways, it's just like so many others. We dedicate our lives to it. Our training day is from 10 to 12 hours long, 6 or 7 days a week. I trained alongside professional athletes, the LA Lakers and the Kings, and most days I'm there about 3 hours before them, and I leave 4 or 5 hours after they leave from training. But for some reason, skating is quite commonly misunderstood, and I think that's because people believe the perception that they see in films, like the great film The Cutting Edge and Blades of Glory. They're not always honest about the sport, and so the perception is sometimes bizarre. But the truth is that it is a brutal sport, and the reason for that is just in the fundamental schedule. We don't get our opportunity to even attempt our dream every month or every week, every year, or even every decade. It comes for most of us only once in a lifetime, because we would only reach the peak of our physical ability, and because of the way the sport is judged now, we have to reach physical perfection in one short moment of our lifetime, and that moment just has to fall every 4 years on that even year, and there has to be a Winter Olympic Games that year. And Sarah Hughes is someone that I've known for a very long time, since I was, I think, 10 years old maybe. And to watch her go out after I had seen her skate many, many years and compete very well and be one of the most consistent skaters that the United States has ever known, but reach a level that I had never seen and that the American public had never seen and most people in the skating world had never seen from her, her absolute physical perfection in the most crucial, important moment of her life. And to win the gold medal, it wouldn't have happened in 2001 or in 2003 or in 2005 the same way that it happened that year. And that gave me inspiration because I saw someone that I knew do it, and I knew that it was possible. And I think it changed me. I think your win at the Olympics changed me and made me a believer that it was possible for me. And so 8 years later, and 8 years later, I had a very special moment of my own in Vancouver, and Sarah was there, and to see her applaud and to know that our roles for that short moment had been reversed, and to maybe have her feel what I felt when she won for a split second, and for me to feel what she felt was remarkable. And she's absolutely right. the obligations of amateur athletes now are pretty amazing. Our schedules are grueling, but like I said when I was talking to Tim, there's a lot of hats that we wear on a daily basis, and especially when we're on the road. But I fell in love with skating because I love to go fast. And when I had enough stability on the ice to skate around fast and feel the wind in my face, not much else mattered. And now with the pressures of life and the pressures of competition and the obligations that we have on us, when I step on the ice to this day and I take the first lap around the rink, or I hear the applause of a crowd, all the other pressures and stresses of my life absolutely melt away. And I am an amateur athlete in its purest form, and I perform because I love it. So thank you for giving me a reason to do that.